You won't believe how easy it is to add a custom button to your WordPress website. Let me show you how right now. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Jotform. On this video, I'm going to show you how to add a button widget to your WordPress website. Now let's get started. Now, Jotform has several available widgets that you can start using right now for free. But in this case, we're going to work with the button widget. So let's get started. Now on the bottom right, we have a demo button right now that's available by default, which is the Get Started. And it's going to take you to the Jotform website, because currently the button action is set to open a link. Now you have several available options like send an email, and that's going to update the button, call phone number, open WhatsApp chat, open Telegram chat, or scroll to a specific section of the website. Let's get started with the first one, which is opening a link. Now right now it's set to the Jotform domain. So if I click on that button, it should take me to the Jotform domain. Let's go ahead and do so right now. Here we go, and it takes it to the Jotform domain. Just go ahead and replace this link with the link that you want to use. Then we have the button label. If you don't want to display a label, just go ahead and turn this off, and we are left with the icon. We can go ahead and update that afterwards. But in this case, we do want the button label, and I'm gonna say, go to website. Here we go, that's gonna be the button text. Then we have the second line. I can add more text right here, but in this case, I'm just gonna say test. You can see that updated right in the bottom of the button. Let's go ahead and remove that for now. Let's continue. Now we have the style options. Currently, we have the icon that has a little arrow. We can remove the icon if we don't want to display an icon, or we can turn this on if we do want to display an icon. Right now it says go to website. So maybe this link would be a better option, or the globe for the website would be another option, or just select from one of the icon options that you have available here. In this case, I am going to use the globe. Then we have the icon position. Currently it's set to the right. We can change it to the left in case we have something on the right. Maybe we have an element that is hidden behind the button, so we change it to the left. So we have two options available. Then we have the button colors. In this case, we have a background color, which is this dark blue. I'm gonna go with a lighter shade of blue. Text white is fine, and the hover background color changes. So let's go ahead and hover over this button. Here we go, it turns darker. Maybe that's too dark. I'm gonna go with a little bit in between dark and lighter. Here we go. You can see we hover over this and it updates. Then we have the horizontal padding. Check this out. We can make it wider or shorter depending on what we need. In this case, I'm gonna leave it this wide so people can see it. Then we have the button height. Maybe that's too high. Maybe we want it thinner. In this case, I want it thinner, which would be a better option. Then we have the text size. We can make it smaller or larger. In this case, I'll leave it as it is. Then we have the corner radius. So right now it's circular. We have the rounded off, which is kind of square with rounded corners, or the complete square. So depending on the style of your website, go ahead and select the corner radius that best fits your needs. In this case, rounded would be my option. Drop shadow, we can turn it off or on depending on your needs. Jotform branding, you can remove this depending on the plan that you're on. The font option, so if I want to change the font style straight from here, and custom CSS to highly customize the button style. So you have all these available options. Let's go ahead and continue. Now we have the layout options. We have open in a new tab. So right now, if I click on it, it opens up in a new tab. If I wanted to open up in the same page, I'll go ahead and turn this off. But in this case, that's a better option for this purpose. Then we have the display mode. Is it going to be floating or is it going to be in line? You can see now it's in line, but in this case, we want it floating. Then we have the floating placement. So right now it's bottom right. I can say middle left. I can say top left, or maybe just keep it right in the top center. It's up to you how you want to set this. In this case, I'll set it to bottom center so we see it right here, right? Then we have the vertical offset. So if we want to move this, it is possible right here. Then we have the devices to display on. So in this case, it's set to all devices by default. So if I open this up on a phone or desktop, I will have the button available. But if I only want to display this on desktop, go ahead and turn this off. Or if you want to have this on mobile, go ahead and turn this on. That means that, for example, on desktop only, if they open up on mobile, that won't display there. And that could be a good use case in case you don't want to oversaturate the phone view. So it's up to you if you want to display that or not. Let's go ahead and try this out for our website now. Let me log in. Here we go. We now have our embed code. Let's go ahead and copy this code and go into our WordPress website. Now, this is my demo WordPress website, and we have several available options to add our button widget right here. We can add the button widget in a section of a website. We can add it into our whole website or into a page or a blog post, etc. Let me show you several ways that you can embed this. Let's get started with adding this into a page. So if I go to a page, I add a new page just for testing purposes, and I'm going to name this test for testing purposes, and I'm going to add a block, and I'm going to search for HTML. I'm going to select it. I'm going to edit HTML, and I'm going to add the code that I just copied from Jotform widget. Now let's go see how this is going to be displayed. So let's go into the page right here, and we have the button right here. This is only available in that specific page. You can see here, I'm on the home page, and that button is not displayed because it was just added to a specific page. Now I want to add it to the whole website. How am I going to do that? Well, let's go into Tools, Theme File Editor, and this is where we're going to add the code. We need to find the header.php. Now, depending on the theme that you are on, that might be in a different section. But in this case, I have it in patterns. I'm going to scroll down here, and here it is, header.php. This is where I'm going to add the code. So let's go ahead and paste in the code right now. Let's go ahead and update the file and find that widget over here on our website. Let's go ahead and refresh. And here it is. We have the new button displayed right here. So it's super easy and practical to embed your button widget on the WordPress website. Now that is for the website widget. And remember, you have several available options for your action for the button. So just go ahead and select the one that you want to use, and it's super easy to embed on your WordPress website. I hope you like this video. Please let me know here in the comments what you think about the available widget button and what you would like to see in the future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.